Hi everyone and welcome to week 4 of Writing 111. So this is a writing week. Your personal narrative brainstorm is due on Wednesday, and then the draft is due on Friday the 10th. So make sure that you have a document that you're working on with your personal narrative, and that you're moving forward a little bit each day, that you're spending some careful time thinking about your ideas, what kinds of examples and descriptions that you want to highlight in your short narrative. So let me start with media. This week I've included one short textbook chapter on rhetorical situation that focuses on how we write differently for different situations, and this underscores one of the important objectives for this class. So make sure that you have this short chapter read sometime this week. Before class on Wednesday, I would like you to read an excerpt from Dr. Rosina Zamora-Liu's dissertation, The Possibilities of Public Literary Spaces, Homeless Veterans and Other Adults Draft Nonfiction and Selves Inside a Community Writing Workshop. I studied with Dr. Liu during my dissertation time. She was a student in my program and then became a professor, and she's currently a professor of writing at the University of Maryland. I've also included a short video, it's only a minute and a half long, of her explaining her scholarship from when we were there. I think seeing and hearing from her will help to contextualize this piece a little bit more. This is only 4 pages from maybe a 300-page dissertation that's scholarship, and at times she's citing and drawing on literature. At other times, the writing becomes very narrative. And so I've picked 2 sections, one subtitled I Don't Speak Ching Chong, and another by Happenstance. It's just a few pages long, but it's another narrative that can give us a jumping off place for discussing some of those aspects of narrative that we've been talking about in class. So I would love it if before class, if everyone can make one comment in this document. I'd like you to make one comment, either a question about the narrative or the value of narrative or what narrative is doing or features of narrative, or it can be something that you notice that you really like that you want to try to integrate into your own writing, or a suggestion for revision. So everyone, please make sure before class on Wednesday you watch this short video. Oh, actually I'll change what I uploaded here in just a second. I uploaded her full dissertation instead of the video of her talking about it. I'll do that next. So make sure that you watch the short video and read the sample narrative and comment at least once ahead of class on Wednesday. And actually comment only once. I want to see just one comment from everyone. It gets pretty busy when we're all in there together. Okay, so on Wednesday the 8th, and I'd love for this to come in before class if possible, I just want to see your brainstorm. Your brainstorm doesn't have to look formal. I'm not going to comment on it very much at all, except if it's scant, I might give you some suggestions. But I want you to at least answer these questions, and answering them is going to help you in your own mind have a better picture of where you want to land by the time you finish this narrative. So I want you to answer the questions. What is the overarching purpose of your narrative? What do you hope to achieve? What are major examples or events that you are going to describe? Who are the main characters and how will you describe them? What are they like? What's the overall tone of your piece? And what are some important sensory details you plan to use? So make sure that you turn that in to me before class on Wednesday to challenge yourself to move forward and to show me that you're moving forward. And then on Friday, you're going to turn in a draft to me. I want you to keep in mind that a draft is not a polished document. It's not something that looks finished. It's partially completed. It's messy. My drafts include questions, subheadings. Sometimes I say things in my draft like, in this paragraph, I want to achieve X, Y, and Z. The sources I plan to use or the examples I plan to use are A, B, and C. And even just saying that to yourself moves you forward in your draft because it helps you to make that plan. You can ask me questions in your draft, but I want to see when you turn this into me that you're making productive forward progress. You have to have a draft approved by me to qualify for the peer review next week. So make sure that you get that turned into me. Okay, everyone, I'm looking forward to seeing you in class on Wednesday. We're going to talk about your draft, and we're also going to talk about the short piece by Dr. Rosina Liu. I look forward to seeing you in class then.